Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Doug Depte here, and I just wanted to kind of show you guys something, just one of my deals, right? So there's one deal I picked up for $27,000, right? 27K. I paid my lawyer $7K to get it rezoned, right? So we're all in at 27 plus 7, that's 34,000, right? Clear. So my construction budget on this particular property, it's a 3-story building, right? 3-story building. 1, 2, 3. So we got it rezoned to be a triplex. So it's going to be 2 bedrooms here, 2 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms. So it's going to be 3 2-bedroom units, right? Now the construction for this building is going to be about $250,000. $250,000, right? So I'll be all in 34 plus 250,000. I'll be all in $284,000, right? Keep in mind, this 250, this is what the construction cost is. But who's the contractor? I'm the contractor. And I think I can truly get this building constructed in a triplex for $175. So 250 minus 175, that equals $75,000, right? So that's going to be my GC fee. So just keep that in mind. That's a GC fee. That's going to me, the GC. All right, so we're all in $284,000 on this property. But the big question is, what is this property worth as a triplex? Once I have it all tenanted, that property is going to be worth about $650,000, excuse me, right? So now fixed up, that ARV is going to be $650,000. So what do I do next, right? I'm going to take this property that's 3 stories right in the middle of the hood, and I'm going to do something called a cash out refinance. Let's say, for instance, I cash out at 75% of the value. 75% of the value. What does that equal? Let's just pull up our calculator. So $650,000 times 0.75. That takes us to $487,500. So that's $487,500. Okay. So let's say, for instance, I go ahead and I get a mortgage on this property for $487,500, right? $487,500, right? Keep in mind, I'm all in at $284,000. So I got to put this money back in my pocket. So where's the money going to come from? Some of this money is going to come out of this 487. So let's just go ahead and do the math on that. So $284,000. We're going to subtract that. What do we come up with? So let's subtract that by $284,000. That's $203 left over. 500, right? So the question is, what happens to this number right here? Where does it go? If I want to take the full 75% out, that goes in my pocket immediately once we go ahead and do the cash out refinance. So I'm pulling some of the equity out of the property, but we're still leaving 25% of the equity still in this property that's worth $650,000. So the reason why I really like real estate is because this number right here goes into my pocket, and guess how much I pay in taxes off of this cash out? I'm gonna give you a second to guess. You got it. $0 of taxes I pay on this $203,000. And that's why I love real estate. And this is the cash out process that I specialize in, simply because you have to know how to play the game. So let's just walk this down one more time. Got the property for $27,000. Put $7,000 to go through the zoning attorney, right? Got it all zoned up. Construction budget, $250,000. I'm going to be the GC. So therefore, I'm going to put $75,000 in my pocket for being the GC. So now we're all in $284,000, right? The ARV, $650,000. They're going to cash me out at 75% of the value. That's $487,500, right? I want to put this $284 back in my pocket, so we're going to go ahead, subtract that. What's left over? $203,500. I'm going to have this money back in my pocket, plus this $203,000 is also going to go in my pocket, and it's going to be tax-free. So I started with 27, ended with $203,500 plus I have an asset worth $650,000. This is why it's so important to learn the real estate game and know how to execute, right? And find these deals, analyze these deals so you can put together plays like this. You know, this $203,000, that's equivalent to me working, actually, let's say you're taxed at 30%, right? So we would divide that by 0.7. That's equivalent, that's $203,000 is equivalent to making $290,714 working a 9 to 5 where you're taxed at a 30% taxable rate. And remember, this is tax-free. But yes, you do have to pay this money back. You do have to pay the money back, but how do you pay it back? The tenants pay it back. And also there's funders that'll do this loan non-recourse. So for any reason, if crap hits the fan and you don't pay the loan back, you still get to keep that $203,000 and you just give the property back. That's why I love real estate. Let's get it.